Hello, everyone, and welcome to a visual novel called I Am Even Scarier. This is a visual novel about being stuck in someone's own personal hell, apparently. And the fun thing about this game is that I was actually asked personally by who I think is the creator, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I got a message on Instagram from them asking that if I could play their game, well, this game, and I oblige, of course. Why would I turn that down? No one's ever directly wanted me to play their game. Um, so I just, yeah, that's cool. That's cool to me. I'm honored. Thank you for asking. Now, here's the video about it. So let's hope that it gets good. And plus, this was originally written in Russian, I believe, and this is translation. So there might be some like spelling stuff, but or not spelling really, just like some grammar stuff. But I don't really care. I'm here to see what this story is about. So, today was a very boring day. Not that my other days were more interesting, but today is dreary somehow, in a special way. Like, time is stopped. No. As if time is expressively stretching and stretching. Maybe it's even better. Because this boring feeling is a sign of freedom. After all, recently our class had a test week. I had to work very hard to pass my geography with these nasty atlas maps. Atlas maps? Atlases maps? I don't know. My jaw unwittingly begins to shrink, as if I were a predator biting the victim's skull after remembering these sleepless nights, filling the same maps again and again. But now it's over. Now I can stop worrying about my grades now, since the winter holidays will begin soon. Slowly eating a sandwich out of my own making, I remember a recent walk around town. Yep, a little bit more, and soon it will be a new year. Little shops in the city will have already begun to decorate their facades with garlands. Facades? I think. By the way, judging by rumors from teachers and parents of my classmates, the city administration bought a huge tree for 10 million tonnage. She gets cut off by herself a lot. And in the coming weekdays, they are want to place it on the main stair. I guess they're gonna place it on the main square. And at first I was pleased with such news, but the old ladies were unhappy with this rumor. According to their words, the city hall spends too much money on useless things. At first I thought that adults, as always, were grumpy. Just give them any kind of news. But they're right. It would be better to buy a tree for 2 million than remaining 8 invested. What is going on with this? At least to school canteens. What is... Oh, at least they rather buy a tree than invest in school canteens, I guess. Well, because it's really not fair. Why is it that only those who can pay extra money eat food from the school cafeteria? If you don't have money, then you remain hungry, even in public school? All parents pay huge taxes by the standards of their salaries. And what does the city administration spend them on? Some $10 million Christmas tree. Does a Christmas tree really cost $10 million somewhere? Jesus Christ. I would choose free meals at school for myself, rather than some dressed up green stick, which will be removed in the spring anyway. Oh, if I only had to choose to vote for this. Is this some political thing about Russia? Oh god. Or America? Well, it could be about America too. Probably. For the sake of such an opportunity, I would even get if my 200 tinge. 200 tinge? What is this? Accumulated due to the fact that I did not use buses for 2.5 days. Ah! Oops, sorry. It's okay. Oh, I like the art. Art's cool. Oh, that's our Aina. Aina? Aina? Aina. I'm gonna say Aina. Well, hello, little junkie. Ooh. This is bad girl territory. You are in such a hard trip that you can't even say hello? Ah ha ha ha, LMAO. Is it me, or does she really not understand who is in front of her? Masha. Shut up, Masha. No one likes you. Look, she even narrowed her eyes. Wow! What the fuck is wrong with her narrowing her eyes at some fucking idiots? Bruh, is she really on drugs? No way. I don't want to get infected with any AIDS patient. Ah, what the fuck is going on in this conversation? Okay, let's go already. So this is actually it. They're gone. I really thought that I was pushed accidentally, but turning to her face, I realized the name of a person who pushed me. Savita. She and her girlfriends. For a second, I thought it said girl freaks. Is in the same class with me. So one of my classmates started a rumor about me that my parents are junkies. But in fact, that is not true. Come on, if they were junkies, you would have all the good drugs, man. Come on. Nothing wrong with that. I ain't lived with them in a long time. I live with my aunt. She's already like my mother, first of all. Secondly, only my father has a drug addiction. And my mom just drinks a lot and smokes a little. She always told me that if I'll start using drugs, I would end up like my dad and mom. And if I want to indulge with something so much, then let it be cigarettes, or at least alcohol. No! Do drugs instead! I'd rather do drugs than cigarettes or alcohol. Jesus. But cigarettes are better, of course. No! Or some wine. You're still small, you know. It is not good to corrupt your life with such a young age. That's what she always told me. You see, at least my mom is not a junkie. On the contrary, she turned me against drugs. So I officially declare that this is a blatant lie. It's only a pity that when I tried to explain this to Saveta, she only laughed, thereby defiling my honor in front of the whole class. Why would you try to explain to somebody who obviously doesn't care about you about the intricacies of your family life? That just doesn't sound like a conversation you'd have with an enemy of yours. Now, everyone, even high schoolers, call me a junkie. Although I have never smoked cigarettes in my life. Cigarette. But it seems to me that everyone understands this. But you know how badly such a garbage needs a scapegoat. What? On which they can drain all their aggression. And genuinely speaking, they are not. I guess. Oh, Hello, you weird ass motherfucker. You're a little close to me. My sixth feeling didn't fail. Gordon, all this time, was watching me from that edge. This guy was at school the whole time? He was there? Holy fuck. Even though I was watching him, and I could feel that he was watching me, he was there the whole time? What the fuck? I don't know. Just so... Feeling a strong panic, I turned my back again. He shouldn't be there. I mean, he should, but usually he skips school. The teachers say that he has some kind of illness. I stared at the floor for a long time, as if I was frozen, until I remembered that my sandwich had been eaten a long time ago. Great excuse to get out of here. I'll go to class. Haha. Wonder who this guy could be. Panicking, I went out into the corridor. But really, who is he anyway? Oh, excuse me. I can't read that. I'm not even gonna try to attempt that. I'm not gonna try to freaking... Oh my god, I don't want to anger people. Jesus, I haven't done anything wrong, have I? I hope so. Walking down the hallway, I finally wandered into my class. What happened there? Class. It was empty, as I expected. Everyone is now either eating in the dining room or smoking somewhere in the school or throwing snowballs. What if he comes here earlier to this class? No. Everything is going to be okay. He's just a little weird and sick, that's all. Perhaps he has some kind of disorder due to what she behaves so unusually. Haha. Yeah, that's nothing to laugh about, but okay. I must urgently do something cool and comish. For example, why not draw? Why, there is no one in the classroom. Oh, I know. I really wanted to draw my ponification. Oh no, is this like a My Little Pony thing? So, I put my supplies all over my desk. Among them, on the very middle of the table, was my second major favorite notebook. The first one I somehow lost, probably stole. I don't know. The favorite it was, because there were a lot of my drawings with ponies and flowers. I thought it would be too easy to draw ponies only, so I made a challenge for myself by adding plants to the drawing list. For the overall development of, of drawing, I guess. Yeah, that's the kind of development we're talking about. Our artistic eye. So, I started drawing myself, as if I were a pony with a flower wreath on my head. The school has very good heating, but since I was sitting near to a not so very strong window, and the wind was still whining outside, I felt cold. I wanted to go downstairs for a jacket, but the drawing process fascinated me so much. With every detail drawn, I postponed going for a jacket again and again. I rejected it like people trying... Oh God. I rejected... I don't know why this is funny. And so it went on until the bell rang. Where is the teacher? It should be Russian language, judging by the schedule. And our Russian teacher is very responsible. She should have come in before the call. Maybe no Russian today? Well, then why not draw a little? I will have a perfect time to finish this drawing. Yes, just perfect time. In any case, I continued to draw. At this time, not a single soul appeared in the class. Not even people being like, "Oh, I guess we're not having class today, are we? Well, I guess I'll go back to my dorm room and go to sleep." Oh wait, this is high school, so I guess they can't do that. Oh, yep, it's My Little Pony. Great, I completed my ponification. It turned out beautifully for me. I was constantly distracted from boredom somewhere, so the drawing took so long to draw. But something bothers me. The end of this lesson is nearing, but the class is just as empty as it was before I came here. Maybe I mixed up the lessons. Well, I have to look at the schedule in the hallway again. The third is math. Ah, found it. The fourth lesson is Russian? That's right. But why is there no one in the Russian class? Did the lesson was in another class, and all this time I was sitting in and missing class? It's not gonna work. I should go round up the school. While I walked through the classes, I suddenly remembered this guy in the cafeteria again. He's very weird and even a little creepy. He also had such a weird hair. Yeah, I guess. As if it was the devil's horns. But the worst thing about him wasn't this. The worst thing is his eyes. Yeah. I would like to erase my memory and never see his empty, fishy gaze again. He's like that girl from the well. 30 minutes have passed. I still haven't found my class. I literally went to every class. But my classmates seem to have disappeared. But the real funny thing is that the bell didn't even ring during this time. And I should have done that. That's weird. Janitor shouldn't miss her school ring thingy. Janitor shouldn't miss her school ring thingy. And suddenly a thought came to my mind. Maybe I should go home. But why not? The test week ended recently anyway. And mostly I've got pretty good grades. And nobody's at the fucking school, so let's just go on up. It's perfect. Freedom. After putting all my supplies in my backpack and taking my jacket from the cloakroom, I finally went outstairs. Yeah, you go down those stairs. You get the fuck out of that school. Ain't nobody likes school anyway. Fuck it. I didn't put on gloves today, thinking that today it would be warm outside. But now I really regret it. You thought it would be warm outside when you said people could be throwing snowballs and there's snow on the ground? You thought it would be warm? I guess she means she thought maybe it would warm up after the snow was done, I guess. But still, even I would bring gloves, even if I thought that. I wish I didn't have to run away to my aunt. And everything in my family was fine in the first place. Man, I get that. I wish that too. I wonder what my mom would look like if she never met my dad. I cannot say that. She just slept with some boy. That's all. What? Whoa! What? Something changed in between those sentences. Jesus Christ. That was really important. That was really deep. That was drama. That was some family drama I missed. And then it went to, oh my god. This is not a reason to kick your own daughter out of the house, right? She probably wouldn't even start drinking if her parents were a little nicer to her. After all, she only gets drunk when things are getting really bad. And it's bad times only when dad, oh my god! Jesus! When the dad starts to beat her. Some kind of vicious circle. I wonder if I would wake as my mother at that moment when she was at least my age. I wonder if I would now wake as my mother at the moment when she was my age. Oh, she wonders if that's how she grew up, how her mother grew up. What would I do to avoid such a fate? someone just touched my shoulder. Oh, it's Mr. Freaky Motherfucker. I probably shouldn't cuss that much. I'm sorry if I'm cussing too much. I don't mean to. I was panicked, so I slapped the guy in the face. So I ran aimlessly, or rather towards the school again. Damn, I should have run in the opposite direction. Yeah, who runs towards the school? Nobody's happy about going to school. Oi, you! Stop right there! Stop right there, criminal scum! What's the hurry? Again. Ayo, what is this nonsense? Do you have any idea what your grades are? If I had not noticed you outside the window, then you would not be wandering somewhere like a foul mongrel. Go to the school, now! Where were you? Where were you? Excuse me, what? The teacher took my hand in a death grip and dragged me back to school. Thought we were going home. Damn it. When I entered the classroom, my classmates laughed. The teacher told everyone to shut up, and the lesson continued. During all this time, they didn't throw even a piece of paper at me. They didn't even throw a piece of paper at me. Was there a bigger event that distracted my classmates? Well then, that's great. To my surprise, everything went smoothly, and the school day ended quietly. Where were they before? What the hell? Everything is just great, and nobody touched me all this time. I'm even thinking that things are getting to get better. Starting to get better? Waiting for the bus at the bus stop near my school, I suddenly began to dream. When I finished school, I would go to college or university and become a designer. I'll make a lot of money and get my mother out of this damn hole. She probably will be so surprised. I am covered in gold. We'll come to her apartment and tell her, "Oh, pack your things. We're leaving for Maldives." I can already sense her expression. She won't even believe it the first time. And what happens next? Anna, forgive me for calling you useless. Even after everything that happened to you, you still came to help me. You were such a good girl, and I'm such an ungrateful mother. I am so ashamed that Whoa, hold on, go back. I'm lamenting here. I am so ashamed that I relieved my anger to you. Relieved my anger to you. Please forgive me, I'm terrible. Do you think I came home because I still love you? Haha, screw you. I'm helping you because... Why do I want to help her? Well, maybe... It's not good to leave her alone with my fucked up father. But she is not better than him. Take my example... For example, my birthday. I still had friends back then. And I planned to take a walk with them because of my BD. Borderline disorder? Stop there. And it happened. My friends really came to congratulate me until my mother saw me wearing weird makeup and walking with the guys. She didn't know. I didn't tell her that I had friends, so long as she didn't ask me about it 100 times in a row. God, how exhausting it is when my mother asks me about something unimportant 100 times a day. But apparently, at that time, I had to tell her about it simply because that day she was yelled at me in their presence and called me a dolled up whore. Oh my God! I hate this person's parents. Oh my Jesus. It's a pity that I cried then. I used to be so stupid back then. Crying because of a mentally ill woman relieving her anger on you, of course. The height of stupidity. Everyone knows that she was just having a bad day. After all, she constantly takes her anger out on me when the day is not even set. And I knew it perfectly well when I was still a little kid. Even then, I could determine her mood by the sounds and pace of steps at the entrance. Oh, I get that. Oh, I heard my... Oh, I could tell when my mother was angry. She would angry step all over the damn house. I could hear her upstairs, downstairs, basement, attic. I could fucking hear those fucking bangers down there, man. I could make a song out of how much she steps down those stairs. How angry they sound every time. But yeah, I start to cry like a little bitch. Oh god. Well, I really was a little kid at this time, but that doesn't mean that I wasn't stupid. Well, kids are pretty stupid, so don't be too hard on yourself about that. Then I ruined everyone's mood. I mean, with my nasty babyish crying, made my friends stop talking to me because of this. Who would want to talk to a dummy that is offended by a crazy witch? But if I hadn't cried, then I might have been waiting for a bus in someone's company right now. Speaking of the bus, why didn't it arrive yet? For all the time that I have been standing here, it should have arrived a long time ago. Or it is a road. Did a road accident happen again? Or maybe I missed the last one. Then I'll walk to my home, I guess, and save some money that I can later buy myself something. I walk streets after streets, courtyards after courtyards. It's snowing a lot today, layering on old and dirty snowdrifts, covering them with its snow-white flakes, making me want to paint something on them. But there were no sticks under my feet, and I didn't put on gloves today. Maybe next time, I say to myself. Admiring the dead. No. I finally reached to the house entrance, yes. In the meantime, the long-awaited moment has come. I need to get the keys. I dig in a little pocket of my bag. Great. I approach the door with a lightning speed, and from the first time I hit the round sensory thingy with my keys. Beep, 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 beep. It sounds like a freaking lottery over there. You winning something? It was dark at the entrance, as always. Although, for the sake of truth, I live in this house long enough to calmly climb the stairs, even in the pitch black. But that was far from the actual problem. The thing is, I know that someone is behind me. Very quiet, but walking at my pace. So synchronous that every time I step up the ladder, it steps with me. Is it that guy? I'm not scared. I can turn around at any moment and look at its eyes. I can be brave, but unfortunately, I can't move my body. My legs just keep going upstairs automatically as on autopilot, and I cannot control them. If I turn around, will I get stronger? At least morally, and it, I assume, should be afraid of strong people. Ah! By turning around, I start waving my hands so I can touch this monster. But there was no one behind me. Deep down I knew this, but animal fear convinced me of the opposite. In the same panic, I hurried upstairs. Only it seems infuriated monster even more, and now it will chase me. I went faster and faster, the monster also adding speed. The chase continues until I reach my apartment door. Ah, thank God, here is the light. As if the angles themselves left the light here working properly. Without taking my eyes off the flight of stairs, I tried to push the keys through the keyhole. Where will it attack from? It can come from below and from above. Peering into the void, I tried to open the doors of my apartment, but nothing worked. I'll get there now, I thought, but I stood there for a whole minute, but the keys still did not stick. I'll have to turn to the door, and turn away from there. Fear had reached its peak, and I was about to be dragged away, but at the last moment, I was able to unlock this unyielding door. After catching my breath, I finally came to my senses. A few more minutes, and I again realized that it was all a very stupid but well-played imagination. And in fact, nobody really was chasing me. Or was he chasing? Chalk this up at my heart palpitations. I began to undress. Oh no! I don't need to see or hear anything. I started with the boots. I mean, I guess that's not bad. The snow on it mixed with the mud and began to melt, which made it especially unpleasant to remove them with my bare hands. Crap. I had to take off my jacket first. But if I think about it, what's the difference? It's still dirty anyway. Putting my pair of shoes in the corner, I took off my jacket, smearing my already soiled hands with the dirtiest parts on the jacket. I finally freed myself from this heavy shit, but I didn't move. It feels like I forgot something. This thought came to me while sticking the keys, but I do not remember what I was thinking then. This monster must have distracted me a lot. Trying to reproduce the order of my thoughts without even knowing if it was an important thing. I stood in the hallway for a little more and more. Okay, if I can't remember, then it's not that important. I'll probably go wash my hands now. Despite the fact that I gave up to remembering something, I still thought about it on the way to the bathroom. And it so happened that I skipped the bathroom and immediately went into the kitchen. Oh, that's fine. I can drink some water now. Damn, I'm so thirsty, hee. I began to rub my hands under the weak stream of water from the tap with the flat soap. As soon as the dirt was washed from my hands, the first thing I did was to rifle through the cupboards looking for a glass of water. I forgot to put the kettle on in the morning, and now there is no boiled water at home. Damn, now I have to drink tap water while the hot one cools down now? Wait, is there bottled water in the jug? Have I gone so far into my world that I forgot how I set the kettle in the morning before leaving? Haha, not surprised at all, to be honest. And again, laughing to myself, which you do a lot, and it's really weird, kind of. I filled the glass with water, and then eagerly drank it all down. Today was a hard day to me, even though it was calm for the rest of the day. I guess it's kind of weird to be caught running around for no reason while you thought nobody was around in the middle of the snow. And it's kind of weird that you didn't wear any gloves outside because you thought it was going to be a warm day, even though it snowed. I should go for a nap, and then eat something to find strength to do my homework. I don't want to do all of this, but if I don't do it, then my classmates will start teasing me again. Like, well, she's a junkie, so it's not surprising at all, to be honest. Why can't people keep their freaking mouth shut? Do they even have to be so rude about those who haven't done anything bad to you? If a person annoys you, although they haven't done anything, then this is only your problem, isn't it? I'm starting to make excuses again. Of course it's bad to throw yourself at someone you know only by unproven rumors. But how strongly the feeling of guilt for my existence plays in me, that I am ready to doubt the vileness of insulting myself. If only, if only, if only they didn't attack me even more aggressively. What? If only they didn't attack me even more aggressively, and didn't try to prove the opposite to me when even greater fervor, probably. Every time they tried to argue with people and prove them that they are wrong about me, then they began to verbally extinguish me, almost the whole crowd. Classmates being a total fuck with me when and they want to take out anger, and the teachers seeing all of this either keep silent or watch it with this gross pleasure on their face. Like that Russian teacher, for example. Are the Russian teacher and that vegan teacher acquainted? I hate it. Bitch, get the fuck out of my house! What the fuck? Hey, what? You! Hello! Don't be surprised that I'm here, please. I want to hang the package with your notebook on the door handle, but it turned out that your door was open. Even if it was open, does it give a right someone... Even if it was open, does it give a right someone to enter my home? No. No, it does not. Especially if you're creepy eyes, man. Get out of my house, please. Okay? Okay. Oh, God. Here it is. Gordy. The fuck knows how he ended up here. Hands me that special notebook I recently lost a while ago. He was just looking at it. He stole it. I knew it. I said it was stolen. I knew it was him. I knew it was that fucker with the fucking eyes. You left it in the chemistry class. I was afraid that the next students would ruin and tear it apart, so I took the notebook for myself. That you look extremely psychotic there, sir. Is it okay if I look at your drawings there? They're nice, by the way. Actually, no, that's okay. Do you like ponies, too? Me, too. I could not even imagine that in my class would be such a cool artist who draws ponies. Really, is it true? Wait, are you watching that show with Pony? Yes, but I don't draw them like you do. Ah, that's so cool. Damn, you are cool. I especially liked that huge drawing with the bacon cake on the whole spread. Wow. Have you made it to season 4 yet? She just can't show up until went against that huge boar. And how it is. Do you like that this season? Actually. So to be honest, I didn't like the fact that this villain was doing his things just because the villain. If he was shown to use as a positive character, it would be so much cooler. Then, of course, the writers would have to work harder, but isn't it better than what we have got in the end? Oh, hope season 5 doesn't slide into something more stupid than season 4. Oh, do you think so? I initially perceived him as a neutral character with a good actions, so this drain of the series did not really hurt me as it did to you. Oh my god. This fake conversation with this guy about this fake show is killing my brain. I'm sorry. My brain is dying from reading this. I'm not sure if that was like they were taking a dig at the actual My Little Pony season 4, or if they or if this is a fake show. I'm not really fucking sure. I never watched that show too much. Still, this cartoon was made for more of a children audience, so I don't think we should expect anything beyond our imagination from it. So that's how it is. Now I understand. Yes, something like that. Wait, why is he so calmly communicating with the owner of this apartment into which he entered so calmly? And the most important thing, why am I talking so calmly with the one who broke into my apartment? Screw it. Hey, do you want to eat? Huh? Me? Not really. And by the way, while you were gone, I bought meat with potatoes, sour cream, and flat bread in the supermarket. Do you want me to cook you a stew? My belly rumbled. Yes. Hooray! Then help me peel the potatoes, okay? Okay. I'm getting a free meal out of this? Hell yeah, let's go! Someone breaks into your house and you get a free meal, I can't really complain. I can't really pain. As long as it's not fucking poisoned or something, I'm good. Without realizing it, I calmly reacted to the presence of an intruder in my own apartment. This is actually not normal. If I'll think more clearly, I guess. If I think more clearly. But if you looked at this in my perspective, then I would be even more scared alone than together with Gordy. Peeling the potatoes, I'm thinking about whether he will leave. And if he does, then how will I fall asleep later? Or will he not go away? Can this be counted as disrespect? By the way, Gordy, yeah? Couldn't you just have left the bag with the notebook on the door handle? Was it necessarily needed to enter the house? I mean, yeah, I understand that the door was open, but still, sorry you misunderstood me. I thought that thieves or something worse broke into your house, so I decided to check if everything was alright. Oh, bro, you're changing the story too much. You're changing the fucking story. Oh, no, I don't know about this. This is too weird. But my surprise, no one was here. At first, I thought you went to the store, but you just forgot to close the door, I guess? Maybe? Well, after this, I began to wait for you to come home. So I closed the door from the inside, of course, that no one would enter here except you. Yeah, okay, sure. I totally believe that so much. It is very strange. How could I forget to close the door after I went to school? Strange. Very strange. I don't leave my door open that often, so this one time that you happened to be here, and I did it. But wait. And how did you buy food then if you wanted to sit here and guard the house? Well, haven't come here for so long. So I closed the door with a rag, so it was imperceptibly, and I quickly ran for a rag. You closed the door with a rag, freaking covering your fingerprints, you mother. It's just, you almost, you have almost a black hole in your fridge. Sorry if it was rude. No, that's nothing. You're actually right. Haha. If it's not funny for you, then please don't laugh. I just don't really understand if you are being sarcastic or... So, you're really not offended, right? Yes. Are you sure? I am not offended. Never mind. Sorry. How was, the school? School? Well, to be honest, a bit bad. That is so embarrassing. Why is it bad? Well, I can't concentrate on the lesson. I always get distracted all the time, even if the topic is very interesting. Isn't it awful? Wow. Can you do something without being distracted? For example, do something continuously? Well, perhaps watching cartoons, maybe? Why? Yes, I just thought that there is a way to hack relentlessness with some action. I neither can not calmly resist on one thing. Oh my god. I always want to do something, so I distract myself from everything. I still do not understand. What should I do to make it stop already? Do you have this problem too? This is so cool. I mean, I was happy because we are same. We are same. Yes, we are, brother. You and me, same. Same! And not because you have some kind of problem. That's it. I understand. Do not apologize to me if I do not ask you about it, okay? I just don't like it when someone says sorry for every sentence. No offense, though, I hope. Of course, sorry, again, about saying sorry, because I know you don't like when people say sorry, but I'm sorry about that. Next time, I will try to delve into my own speech. Nice. Yeah, I don't know how